Hello everyone, this is Ralph from Ralph's Trucking. Been driving a truck since February of 2000, a little over 24 years. Mainly over the road, I've done different types. Something is starting to get traction right now. We need to discuss about it. I don't know if you're into trucker news. More and more companies are putting in driver-facing cameras. I was with the fleet back in 2006. They put driver-facing cameras, and I'm going to put a picture of it right there. But this new generation of driver-facing cameras is totally different than that generation. So cue the intro, and let's talk about driver-facing cameras and what they're doing nowadays. Like I said, I worked for cargo transporters. Last year, they put that driver-facing camera. If you had a critical event, that camera would turn on for so many seconds before, so many seconds after. It's been 12 years plus, I don't remember. I think it was like 7 before, 4 after, whatever. It showed what happened. If you hit the brakes too hard, if it thinks you were rolling over or whatever, it throw that red light on and record a snippet of time. Now, more and more companies are putting in driver-facing cameras. Some companies has it that says they're not turning it on, like Walmart. But I'm hearing what Walmart might be turning them on, but that's just hearsay. I know Prime has announced 2 weeks ago they're putting in driver-facing cameras across the fleet. Other companies are going to be following suit. This new generation of driver-facing cameras is AI. They supposedly, Samsara, I think it's pronounced, they have a driver-facing camera that will watch your eyes and your movements, and it'll tell you, hey, you're following too closely, slow down. You're looking at your phone while you're driving down the road. It'll talk to you, and it'll send a message to your dispatch, safety department, etc. Or, oh, you're getting drowsy, you need to pull over or go to bed. The computer's doing this and sending messages to wherever. Supposedly, as I'm understanding, it picks up speed zones. Like these trucks here will pick up speed zone and put it on the dash. A lot of times it picks up the side streets, not the interstate or the highway. And it'll pop up 35. You're on the interstate, it's 75 or 60 or whatever. And they'll send a message to dispatch saying, well, you're speeding. No, it picked up the wrong sensor. Now, many a times going into like, you pass a way station, it'll show 15 miles an hour. What interstate's 15 miles an hour? But it'll send a message to your safety / dispatcher, whoever the management, whoever your company has chosen. Supposedly, this Samsara, and I'm sure a lot of others, like I said, I had this kind here at Cargo Transporters. I'll try to put a picture of Walmart's drive cam, but a lot of drivers put tape over it. But I'm hearing they might be turning them on. More and more companies are doing it because the insurance companies are saying, put driver-facing cameras in, or we're gonna charge you out the butt, or not do insurance for you. Yeah, most companies are self-insured to the first $1 million, $2 million, whatever. But they have a rider policy with a bigger insurance company to pay over that minimum amount or maximum amount the company has set. But this Samsara, if you go to their website or YouTube and see some of the things it watches your eyes and say you're looking down too much at your dash. You might have an issue. You check keeping an eye on your air pressure, your oil pressure, whatever. And it's going to say you have an issue. Supposedly it's going to say, oh, you're eating you're drinking. Who could drive 8 hours straight without eating or drinking anything? We could drive 8 hours before taking a 30-minute break. Up to 8 hours in a 14-hour day. So, are you ready for driver-facing cameras? Like I said, more and more fleets will be going to driver-facing cameras. Prime has already announced it, and I'm sure other companies are going to follow suit. Are you ready? Let's have an open discussion about driver-facing cameras. What are your opinions? I prefer not to have a driver-facing camera. I've had it before. I've been called to the office several times because that front sensor would lock up the brakes and I had to go watch the video. One time I was running a team. I was going from the sleeper to the passenger seat, which is legally to do. For your 2 hours, you can take 2 hours in the passenger seat. He hit the brakes, camera came on. I was sent to I had to watch that video saying, and discipline, because I was not wearing a seatbelt between the bunk and the passenger seat. Yeah, that happened. But this new system, AI, is supposedly something else. Like I said, Samsara, I have watched some of the YouTube videos about it. I personally don't have it as of yet. Here's near the end of May of 2024. It could be installed next week. You never know. More and more companies are be going to Samsara. Linux/Drive Cam was what cargo transporters had 12, 14 years ago. I'm not exactly sure all the different names of driver cams they have out there. Walmart had one, and supposedly a lot of drivers put tape over it, and they supposedly don't look, but they can turn that camera on. If you have a $100,000+ job, are you going to quit your job because of the camera? That's the question. They're trying to push some of the drivers out of trucking, I believe. So they get more of this robotic drivers, non-driving trucks. Autonomous, I think they call it. This is a step forward, I believe. They already have autonomous yard dogs at a lot of locations. I haven't seen one personally. I've seen videos of it, but they haven't showed how they hook up the airlines. But the yard dogs raise and lower the fifth wheel so they don't have to do that. A lot of warehouses now have it where you open the trailer doors from the inside of the warehouse. So that's in the future. Autonomous could be spot the trucks and the spot in the trailers. That's something in the future. Autonomous. No one actually working. The computers do it all. I don't know if somebody's playing a video game, doing it all. I don't know. But right now, let's talk about the driver camera. Driver facing camera. I'm all for driver facing out. And a lot of trucks, Snyder, I think cargo transporters now has them. A lot of other fleets on the passenger and the driver's side, they had the little teeny cameras on the mirror, or where the mirror should be. A lot of trucks now coming without mirrors. They have camera eye. I think they call it camera eye. And on the pillars is the mirror. Tyson tried it, and supposedly they don't like it, so they haven't ordered new trucks with the camera eye system. Maverick put it on their whole fleet. A lot of companies are going to that camera eye so they don't have mirrors on the sides of their trucks. But this driver-facing camera with the AI is something else. And supposedly it can adjust the sensitivity, how much it's going to pick up. Oh, you bent over and pick up a bottle of water. Oh, alert. Don't know. I don't have it yet. I just talked to a few people who have it. And like I said, watched some of the YouTube videos about the Samsara drive cam. Part of the ELD. I know they have ELD and all that. And a part of it, they have the driver-facing cameras. So, what's your opinions about the driver-facing cameras? Me, preferably, I don't like it. But more and more companies are going to it. It's coming across the fleets. Give it time. Leave your discussions down below. Let's have a peaceful debate about driver-facing cameras. Y'all have a great day. Thumb up the video. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. And leave your comments down. Let's leave some nice comments about the driver-facing camera. It's coming. Talk to you later.